The night Shiva drank the poison. Samudra Mathan. And the theme of this story is sacrifice and protection of the universe. During the great churning of the cosmic ocean, known as a Samudra Mathan, the Devas, the gods, and the Asuras, the demons, sought the nectar of immortality. As they churned, many divine treasures emerged, but along with them came deadly poison, the Hala Hala, as so potent that it could destroy the whole entire creation. The Devas and the Asuras panicked. Even Lord Vishnu could not neutralize the effects. Desperate, they turned to Lord Shiva, the supreme protector. Without hesitation, Shiva drank the poison and took the poison in his hands and drank it, holding it in his throat to prevent it from spreading. As a result, his throat turned deep blue. This is why you see Shiva as blue sometimes, like that picture.
Yeah,
right,
the corners.
right here in the corners. Giving him the name Nilakantha, which means blue-throated one. To cool him down, Goddess Parvati placed her hands on his throat, and the Devas poured water over him. This is why devotees perform Abhishekam, the sacred bath, on the Shiva Lingam during Mahashivaratri, using water, milk, and honey to honor his great sacrifice. The moral of this story: true devotion, selflessness can protect and save the world. Shiva reminds us to embrace difficulties for greater good. So, what if joy was already inside you, waiting to be awakened? Find out at kriyayogamasterclass.com. Now let's dive back in. Tonight, we will also, actually, let me pour some water on Lord Shiva himself. So to do a Abhishekam, we pour water, cooling Shiva down. Yeah, let me pour some water. Shiva Lingam. We pour water, like it said in the story, to cool Lord Shiva down. We also put some flowers on Lord Shiva. Blessing Lord Shiva, honoring Lord Shiva. Happy Mahashivaratri. Thank you for all the beautiful things you do for all of us, Lord Shiva. You're the greatest of them all. All the glory to Lord Shiva. So during the night, we've been doing Abhishekam, pouring water over dancing Shiva, all the statues, putting flowers, prasad, blessings for Lord Shiva himself. So does anybody have any questions about the story? The night Shiva drank the poison, Samudra Mathan. Before we go any further, or anybody want to say anything?
I don't see any questions, but that explains why he's blue. I don't know. A question I have is when before Parvati was Parvati, she was Sati. That was who she was before she reincarnated as Parvati. And I guess Lord Shiva, he just like shut down. And when he did, he went into deep meditation. But was that like when the whole world was going into chaos and evil deities were like causing havoc on Earth? I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, so Lord Shiva reaches the highest state of samadhi, because he's Lord Shiva, Adi Yogi, the first yogi. So he has powers beyond our comprehension. So when Lord Shiva goes into samadhi, there's no stopping him. So one of the most famous Sitas is called Agastya, and he's basically Shiva's policeman. So when Shiva goes into deep samadhi, he sends Agastya. They call him the demon killer. So he basically, or the demon slayer. He slays demons. So if you have trouble with bad dreams or stuff, you should call on Agastya. So they call him Shiva's policeman. So when Shiva was getting married to Parvati in the north of India, he sent Agastya to Tamil Nadu, where the demons were getting restless. So he had to tame them and calm them down. So he's the policeman for Lord Shiva. So anytime Lord Shiva is in deep samadhi, you know, when you go into deep samadhi, there's no coming back. Like there's
Yeah.
no answering your phone. You know, you're gone. And in our school, I told a story where I went into deep samadhi in the Himalayan mountains, and I didn't eat for 5 days. It was not because I was trying to fast. I was just so in deep samadhi that I forgot to eat. I forgot to do anything. I just was out to lunch for 5 days. And my guru actually had to wake me up, like, wake up, you're gonna have to eat. If you don't eat, you're gonna die. So I'm glad he woke me up, because God knows. So when, you know, if I had that experience, you can imagine what Lord Shiva has. He goes into samadhi for 10 years, you know. So some people have to help out while he's in deep samadhi. So yeah, so
Yeah.
we have to help ourselves, because Lord
Yeah.
Shiva is doing his inner work, and we respect that. You know, when I went up to the Himalayan mountains, I saw many people in deep samadhi. They had snow all over them. They had everything, and it was a rule as a yogi, you wouldn't wake them up or take them out of samadhi. You know, because you just said, oh, samadhi, or if they weren't talking, you would say mona, which means silence. So like it's a yogic rule. We don't mess with people while they're in deep meditation. So Lord Shiva is the highest exception. If Lord Shiva is doing his inner work, I definitely don't want to wake him up.
Yeah.
So I'll let him wake up on his own time, or come out of samadhi when he's ready. So I'm not gonna wake up. You know, I won't even wake up my yogic brother when they're in samadhi. Lord Shiva, no way.
Yeah, no way.
There's not enough money in the bank to wake up Lord Shiva. So
Yeah, we have a lot of people on YouTube. They're just putting their comments.
Hara Hara Madev, absolutely. All the glory to Lord Shiva on Maha Shivaratri today. For more like this, subscribe now. Start your journey at freekriyayoga.com, or click the next video right here.